صل وسلم على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد أفضل صلواتك بعدد معلوماتك وبارك وسلم وصل عليه. Ayah number 181. لقد سمع الله, indeed Allah has heard قول الذين, the saying of those قالوا who said, إن الله فقير, verily Allah is poor, ونحن أغنياء, and we are rich. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا, من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا, so it means that he is poor asking for noble loan. Got it? And we are rich because he is, that was the saying of either munafiqeen or Jews. لَقَدْ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ قَوْلَ الَّذِينَ, indeed Allah heard the statement or the saying of those قَالُوا who said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ, verily Allah is فَقِيرٌ, poor, وَنَحْنُ أَغْنِيَاءُ, and we are rich. This is one saying, and Surah Yasin. Ayah number 'An-nut'imu man law yasha'u Allahu at'amah'. Huh?
Ayah number 47.
47, okay. 47. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ, and when it is said to them, أَنْفِقُوا, spend, مِمَّا رَزَقَكُمُ اللَّهُ, of that which Allah has provided you, قَالَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, so those who disbelieved, they said, لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, to those who believed. قَالَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, those who disbelieved, they said, لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, to those who believed, أَنُطْعِمُوا مَنْ لَوْ يَشَاءُ اللَّهُ أَطْعَمَهُ, shall we feed those whom if Allah willed would have fed? If Allah willed, He would have fed them. So should we feed those Allah has not fed them? That was one reaction, but tonight's reaction. لَقَدْ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ قَوْلَ الَّذِينَ, indeed Allah heard the saying of those who said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ فَقِيرٌ, verily Allah is poor, وَنَحْنُ أَغْنِيَاءُ, and we are rich. سَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَالُوا, سَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَالُوا, we shall inscribe what they have said. وَقَتْلَهُمُ الْأَنْبِيَاءَ, so وَقَتْلَهُمْ is عَطف عَلَى مَا قَالُوا. So سَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَالُوا, what is the status of مَا قَالُوا, Mawli Yusuf, in Nahw here? Yes, that's a maf'ul. Sanaktubu ma, so turn ma to masdariya. So sanaktubu qawlahum wa qatlahumul anbiya. Sanaktubu ma qalu mean sanaktubu. Sanaktub, you have to focus and say a single word of mine. Sanaktubu qawlahum wa qatlahumul anbiya. Write it down. That ma qalu is mu'awwal to qawlahum. Sanaktubu ma qalu, sanaktubu qawlahum. We will write and inscribe qawlahum, they are saying this saying that they said in Allah faqirun wa nahnu aghniya. So what it means? That is their plea or that is their claim. So we are inscribing it. We will ask them for evidence and proof. That now you have to prove you are saying that you were rich and I was poor. Got it? Sanaktubu ma qalu qawlahum. Yusuf, yes. You have to write it how? Qawlahum. What is a? Don't say like this. You are alim. Yes, tafsiriya, harf tafsir. That's called harf tafsir. Qawlahum. Sanaktubu ma qalu. Now I am little bit soft towards Abdul Rahman. I will become hard. Yes. Sanaktubu maqalu, sanaktubu qawlahum. So we shall inscribe qawlahum, they are saying wa qatlahum. So now it is easy. That qatla is ataf on qawla. Qatla is ataf on what? On qawlahum. Sanaktubu qawlahum wa qatlahumul anbiya. And they are killing of anbiya bighairi haqqin, unjustly, for no reason. وَنَقُولُ, and we will say, وَنَقُولُ لَهُمْ, and we will say to them, يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. وَنَقُولُ لَهُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. And we shall say to them on the day of resurrection, ذُوقُوا عَذَابَ الْحَرِيقِ, taste you the torment of burning. Zuqu azab al-hariq, they taste you the torment of burning. Got it? Yes. Or al-hariq, that is the wasf of nar. So taste the torment of burning fire. Taste the azab of burning fire. Zalika bima qaddamat aydikum, that is because of that which your hands have sent before you. Wa anna Allah, and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is laysa bizallamin lil abid, he is not unjust to his slaves. Allazina qalu inna Allah ghahida ilayna. So this allazina is badal from allazina qablahu. Badalun an allazina qablahu. So allazina qablahu is in ayah number 181. So this allazina 183 is badal from allazina in ayah 181. Would Yusuf, you got it?
Yes.
And Abdul Rahman, you got it? Who said that call? Who said that call? So Allah said, those who said this one. Allazina, those qalu who said, these are the Jews. Inna Allah ghayda ilayna. So that's why for allazina, the previous allazina, the proper tafsir is that they are Jews. That was the saying of who? The Jews. Allazina qalu, those who said, Inna Allah ghayda ilayna. Verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ghayda ilayna. Ahida ilayna amarana. Ahida ilayna amarana. He has ordered us. He has ordered us. Allah nomina li rasulin, not to believe in any messenger, hatta yatiyana bi qurbanin, until he brings to us bi qurbanin, a qurbani, until he brings us a qurbani, taakuluhun naru. Takuluhun naru, with the fire will eat up. Because before when they were doing qurbani, so look at me, from the upperward, a fire flame used to come and to hit this qurbani. So it means that that is the accepted one. It means that that is the accepted one. Thanks God that is not coming anymore. Otherwise, everybody would have been disclosed. That, oh guy, you are his meat. Yes. Your charity, oh guy, your inside is filthy. Because the fire flame did not hit your qurbani. Hatta yatiyana biqurbanin, till he brings to us biqurbanin, a qurbani or an offering of charity in such a way, ta'kuluhun naru, that the fire shall eat it up. Qul say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So they said that was a lame excuse of them, that as in Sharia Muhammad, this thing does not happen, and Allah had ordered us to believe in a messenger in whose Sharia this thing is taking place. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, O Muhammad, push them to a wall. That before that, the messengers came to you, and in their time, this thing was happening, but you killed them. This thing was happening, but you killed them. What a dirty people you are. Qul say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, qad ja'akum, there had come to you rusulun, so many messengers, rusulun kasiratun, rusulun, so many messengers, min qabli, before me, bil bayyinati, with clear signs, wa billazi qultum, and with this sign which you say. With other clear sign, and especially with this sign which you say. Got it? وَبِالَّذِي قُلْتُمْ, and with that sign which you said, فَلِمَ قَتَلْتُمُهُمْ, so then why you did kill them, إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ, if you are truthful in your promise that, oh, that was an order and we promised that we will believe in a messenger whose qurbani is to be eaten up by the fire, or to be hit by the fire. فَإِن كَذَّبُوكَ, so now this is consolence to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, at-tasalliyatu lirrasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. فَإِن كَذَّبُوكَ, so then if they reject you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, فَقَدْ كُذِّبَ رُسُلٌ مِّن قَبْلِكَ, so were the messengers before you rejected. جَاءُوا بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ, they had come with clear signs. وَالزُّبُرِ, they had come bil-bayyinati, with clear evidence and proofs. Bayyinat, ad-dalail al-mubayyinah. Ad-dalail al-mubayyinah. Ja'u bil-bayyinati wal-zuburi wal-kitabil munir. They had come bil-bayyinati, with clear dalail, wal-zuburi. Az-Zubur is the plural of Zabur. Zabur is the meaning of Mazbur. Mazbur is the meaning of Maktub. Got it? Biz-Zuburi bil-Maktubi min al-Hukam. Wal-Kitab al-Munir. So they had come, like as Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, he brought 10 written commandments. 10 written commandments. Ja'u bil-Bayyinati wal-Zuburi wal-Kitab al-Munir, and the book of enlightenment. Kullu nafsin za'iqatul maut, everyone shall taste death. So now kullu nafsin za'iqatul maut. So za'iqa and taste, that is for eatable and drinkable things. Yes, for eatable and drinkable things. So shabbahal mauta بالشيء المذوق. شبه الموت بالشيء المذوق. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave resemblance of death to a thing which is tastable. لِيُقَرِّبَهُ إِلَى الْعَقْلِ. لِيُقَرِّبَهُ إِلَى الْعَقْلِ, to bring them close and near to their intellectual approach. Got it? And that what Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi in chapter of Alamul Misal, he had mentioned that it means that death with Allah in Alamul Misal and world of model It has a shape of a mazook thing. It has a shape of a mazook thing, eatable thing or drinkable thing. And an Arabic poet, he also used the same concept in one of his sha'r. What he said? Ke al-mautu qadhun, because Imam said in Alamul Misal that it means that death in Alamul Misal is in the shape of cup filled with something. Shape of cup filled with something, and then you drink and taste it. Got it? So, what he said? Ki al-mautu qadhun kullu nafsin sharibuha. Al-mautu qadhun, death is a cup, like this cup. Yes? So thing is there. This is the taste. Good. So, al-mautu qadhun kullu nafsin sharibuha. Death is a cup. Every living entity has to drink it. Wal qabru babun kullu nasin dakhiluha. Wal qabru babun, and qabr and grave, that is such a door or gate that all people have to enter through that gate. They have to pass. Wal qabru babun kullu nasin dakhiluha. You wrote it? Okay.
What was the other hadith that is it connection with the ram that will be slaughtered?
Yes, that is yes, Imam. No, that is another hadith, and Imam mentioned that in Alamul Misal as well. But as we are in this ayah, that's why I mentioned this one. Kullu nafsin, he mentioned this ayah there in Alamul Misal and that hadith also. Kullu nafsin zaiqatul maut, everyone shall taste death. Wa innama tuwaffawna ujurakum. Wa innama, and verily, tuwaffawna, you would be given ujurakum, you would be given ujurakum, your recompense. Ujur is the plural of ajr. Ajr means recompense. Sometimes that is good and sometimes that is bad. Good for good, bad for bad. In khairan fa khairun wa in sharran fa shar. The Arabs say, in khairan fa khairun wa in sharran fa shar. If you have good, you have good. If you have bad, you have bad. Mean, if you have good amal, you will have a good reward. If you have bad amal, you will have a bad reward, a recompense. But reward is mostly used for good, so that's why I use the word what? Recompense. I did not use the word reward. Got it? Because reward is mostly used for what? For good. وَإِنَّمَا تُوَفَّوْنَ أُجُورَكُمْ, and verily you shall be given in full. Because wafa, that is faithfulness. Wafa, that is loyalty. Wafa, al-ata'ul kamil. Wafa, say, al-ata'ul kamil. Complete recompense. وَإِنَّمَا تُوَفَّوْنَ, and verily you will be given in full. Ujurakum, your recompenses, يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ, on the day of resurrection. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ أُبْعِدَ. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ, so whosoever has been kept far. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ, so whosoever has been kept far عَنِ النَّارِ, from fire, وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةَ, and he was admitted to paradise. فَقَدْ فَازَ, so indeed he succeeded. وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ, and the life of this world is only the enjoyment of deception. So مَتَاعُ شَيْءٌ يُتَمَتَّعُ بِهِ. مَتَاعُ means شَيْءٌ yutamatta'u bihi, anything which you can use and for time being you are getting benefit of that. Got it? And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in a hadith, "Ad-dunya kulluha mata." The world as a whole is mata. Yes, time being enjoyment. Kulluha mata mean time being enjoyment. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Wa khairu mata'i ad-dunya al-mar'atu as-salihah." Wa khairu mata'i ad-dunya. Why? Well, Yusuf laughed. Wa khairu mata'i ad-dunya. And the best mata of this world is al-mar'atu as-salihah, a pious wife. Got it? الدنيا كلها متاع وخير متاع الدنيا المرأة الصالحة. And fortunately or unfortunately, tonight I have all the students, none of them is married. So anyhow, I was having wife. كل نفس, none of them is married. Mean? Huh? He married?
Yeah.
Before your birth? When?
Like more than 5 years, more than 6 years.
Oh, mashallah. I didn't know that. Kullu nafsin zaiqatul maut. Everyone shall taste. So it means that you are men. Kullu nafsin zaiqatul maut. All others are boys. Kullu nafsin zaiqatul maut. Everyone shall taste al-maut, the death. Wa innama tuwaffawna ujurakum, and indeed you will be given your recompense in full. Yawm al-qiyamati, on the day of resurrection. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَا عَنِ النَّارِ فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَا عَنِ النَّارِ. So whosoever being kept far from fire, وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةِ, and he was admitted to the paradise, فَقَدْ فَازَ, indeed he succeeded. وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. And the life of this world is nothing but only the enjoyment of deception. That is a deception of enjoyment, or enjoyment of deception. لَتُبْلَوُنَّ فِي أَمْوَالِكُمْ. So why Allah has given you these things here in this world? So Allah said that is a test. That is what? That is the test. لَتُبْلَوُنَّ فِي أَمْوَالِكُمْ. You shall be certainly tried and tested. فِي أَمْوَالِكُمْ, in your wealth. وَأَنفُسِكُمْ, and in your own selves. وَلَا تَسْمَعُنَّ. So test in your own selves. They will be having some physical difficulties. In your wealth, some wealthy difficulties, or difficulties in wealth. Or in other words, لَتُبْلَوُنَّ فِي أَمْوَالِكُمْ. Allah will give you wealth, but then He will ask you for charity. That is a test. And He will give you health. Then He will be asking you how to spend your health in the good cause of Allah. That is a test. لَتُبْلَوُنَّ فِي أَمْوَالِكُمْ. You shall certainly be tried and tested. فِي أَمْوَالِكُمْ, in your wealth. وَأَنفُسِكُمْ, and in yourselves. وَلَتَسْمَعُنَّ مِنَ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ. وَلَتَسْمَعُنَّ, and for sure you will hear more. You will hear min al-lazina, from those utul kitaba, who had been given the book min qablikum, before you. Wa min al-lazina ashraku, and also from those who are mushrik. What you will hear? Azan kasiran, sabban kathiran. Azan kathiran mean lot of bad and F words they will be using against you. Ahlul Kitab, they will be using lot of bad words against you. And Mushrikeen, they will be using lot of bad words against you. And nowadays we are living in such an era that nothing good is coming there from. Got it? That they are rigid people, that they are stupid people, that these Muslims are terrorists, and these Muslims are ignorant people. And just name it. Got it? وَلَتَسْمَعُنَّ, and for sure you will hear, مِنَ الَّذِينَ, from those who had been given the book, مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ, before you, وَمِنَ الَّذِينَ أَشْرَكُوا, and from those also who did shirk. What you will hear? Adhan kasiran, lot of bad words. Kanzal. What? Kanzal. A lot of bad words. While tasbiru, and if you will show patience and stability. While tasbiru, and if you will show patience and stability. وَتَتَّقُوا, and having the fear of Allah. فَإِنَّ ذَلِكَ مِنْ عَزْمِ الْأُمُورِ. فَإِنَّ ذَلِكَ مِنْ عَزْمِ الْأُمُورِ, so that is مِنْ عَزْمِ الْأُمُورِ, that is actually a matter of very strong intention. Very strong intention. Or another word, فَإِنَّ ذَلِكَ مِنْ عَزْمِ الْأُمُورِ, so that is from great matters. That's what? From great matters. Or that is from great character. That is from great character. So at that time, when you don't have the power, so two things are needed: fear of Allah and stability in Aqidah. Fear of Allah, stability in Aqidah with patience, not to retaliate. Because you are not in such a condition that you can retaliate. So nobody should blame you that you are very coward. You are this, and Allah say, inna, from great matter. That's a great character. وَإِذَا خَذَ الَّذِينَ, and remember, وَإِذَا خَذَ اللَّهُ, and remember, أَخَذَ اللَّهُ, when Allah took مِيثَاقَ الَّذِينَ, a covenant from those أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ, who were given the book. So what was the covenant and the word and the promise? لَتُبَيِّنُنَّهُ لِلنَّاسِ, that for sure you will explain it. لَتُبَيِّنُنَّهُ, you will explain it and make it clear. لِلنَّاسِ, to people. وَلَا تَكْتُمُونَهُ, and you will not hide it. What the book says, you will explain it clearly and you will not hide anything. فَنَبَذُوهُ وَرَاءَ ظُهُورِهِمْ فَطَرَحُوهُ. فَنَبَذُوهُ وَرَاءَ ظُهُورِهِمْ. Nabaz is actually, look at me, when you pick up a pebble and you throw it like this, that's called nabz. Yes, or look at me, but وَرَاءَ ظُهُورِهِمْ, so you picked up a pebble to your bag. فَنَبَذُوهُ, so they threw it وَرَاءَ ظُهُورِهِمْ, behind their back. They threw that wa'ada and that ahd and promise behind their back. Got it? To the trash area. Behind back means they trashed it. Technical meaning will be they trashed it. Because something which is not of your use, you throw it like this. فَنَبَذُوهُ, so they threw that promise and misaq وَرَاءَ ظُهُورِهِمْ, behind their backs. وَاشْتَرَوْا بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا, وَاشْتَرَوْا بِهِ, and they got for that ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا, a very little price. They got for that a very little price. They changed nu'ut of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, description of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam in their book. Oh, no. The book says like this. He is not the man. Yes, and thus they were grabbing money from their followers. وَاشْتَرَوْا بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا فَبِئْسَ مَا يَشْتَرُونَ, and indeed worse is that which they bought. لَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ يَفْرَحُونَ بِمَا أَتَوْا. لَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ يَفْرَحُونَ بِمَا أَتَوْا وَيُحِبُّونَ أَن يُحْمَدُوا. So think not of those يَفْرَحُونَ بِمَا أَتَوْا, يَفْرَحُونَ بِمَا أَتَوْا يَتَكَبَّرُونَ فِيمَا أَتَوْا. يَفْرَحُونَ, الْفَرَح هو التكبر. يَفْرَحُونَ are rejoicing. In English we call it rejoice. يَفْرَحُونَ بِمَا أَتَوْا, who rejoice in what they have done. وَيُحِبُّونَ, And they وَيُحِبُّونَ and they love أَن يُحْمَدُوا, they to be praised بِمَا لَمْ يَفْعَلُوا, for what they have not done. So whatsoever they have done, they are rejoicing it. Little bit good, they are rejoicing it. And what they have not done, they want people to praise them for they had not done as well. Oh, you did like this and you did like this and that big poo which I have seen. Yes, you did a great job. Got it. Got it? Yeah. Some people, they are of such a nature that they should be praised for things they have not done. But the people may say, you did it. Yes. Yes, you are the Rustam-e-Zaman. You are what? The Rustam-e-Zaman, the great Pahlawan. وَيُحِبُّونَ and they love أَن يُحْمَدُوا to be praised بِمَا لَمْ يَفْعَلُوا for that which they have not done. فَلَا تَحْسَبَنْ لَهُمْ, so think not of them بِمَفَازَةٍ مِّنَ الْعَذَابِ, that they are rescued from the torment. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ, and for them there is a painful torment. وَلِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ, and to Allah belongs مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ, the dominion of the heavens, وَالْأَرْضِ, and the earth. وَاللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is able to do anything. Inna fi khalqis samawati. So this ayah number 189, that is a plea. Allah took it. Walillahi mulku samawati wal ard. This is ayah to Tawheed. Is ayah of Tawheed. That He is the Malik and He is the Qadir. He is the Malik, the owner, and He is the Qadir. So now the proofs or the evidence. So Allah says, Inna fi khalqis samawati, verily, fi khalqis samawati, khalq. What sigha that is, Maul Yusuf? Khalq. Say. This is masdar. Yes. So first, you should translate it in the meaning of masdar. Inna fi khalqis samawati, verily in the creating of the heavens and earth. Verily, in the creating of the heavens and earth. And masdar, sometime that is mabni lil fa'il and sometime that is mabni lil maf'ul. So here that is mabni lil maf'ul. So khalq is in the meaning of makhluq. So then its meaning will be, Inna fi khalqi samawati, verily in the creature of the heavens wal arzi and of earth. The creature of the heavens and earth. وَاخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ, so creation of the heavens and earth, the creation of the heavens and earth, that is mana masdari. And the creature of heaven and earth, that is mabni al-maf'ul. Got it? So in both are meant here. Both are meant here. Inna fi khalqis samawati, in the creation of the heavens and earth. Fi khalqis samawati, in the creatures of the heavens and earth. Waqtilafil layli. So creation of heaven and earth, in physics we can call it space. Because what is the physical word? Heaven and earth. What? Heaven and earth. That's physical word. So in physics they call it what? Space. وَاخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ, and in the alternation of night and day, that one goes, the other comes. Yes? Yeah. Alternatively, they are coming after one another. Alternatively, they are coming one after the other. Got it? Yeah. So this is time. This is time. Day and night. What is that? That is time. So space and time. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you people, you are, yes. In that space and time, you are confined to space and time. And you are challenging me. While space and time is my creation. Yes, so your aql is not going out of time and space as well. Your aql is, yes, it is not going out of time and space. So how you can challenge me based on your aql? That's why I wrote that book, that does God exist? Got it? So those, look at me, that they have limited aql, or limited approach of aql, because aql itself is limited. They're limited or unlimited? So what's the proof for its limitation? That's not the case. Everywhere there is not time and space. Got it? Because a king, he asked his ministers, that what type of food is the delicious, what is delicious, more delicious in fish? What is more delicious? In fish. So they were thinking. So one said, he said what? He said the skin. He said the skin, because all the taste is there in the skin of fish. Got it? The inside that is just like, hey, yes. Got it? So he said the skin. Got it? So the next day he asked that what is delicious in a buffalo, water buffalo? Yes. So one stupid minister was there. Yes, you are not stupid. Don't take me wrong. So he said the skin. He said everything where skin is not the delicious one. So everywhere there is no time and space. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. So what is the proof that aql is limited, or its approach is limited? Very easy. But if you will think a little bit like Newton and Einstein, yes, so we will come to know that what's the evidence? Yes, different approach of people regarding a thing. Got it? If it would not have the limitation, difference would not have been there. All people would have been even in aql. When they are not even in aql, so it means that the aql has limitations. Got it or not it? Yeah, that's what Imam Waliullah is teaching us. Waqas?
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل, verily in the creation are creature of the heavens and earth. So creation, look at me. When we translate the khalq to creation or creating, so that is cosmophysics. That is what? Cosmophysics. And when we say the creature of heavens, so that is biological physics. What? Biological physics. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is actually attracting us that you have to think of cosmophysics and biological physics as well. From biological physics you go ahead. Yes or not? Because basically science is of three types. Basically science is what? Three types. What is that? Say. Huh? No, not applied. Yes. So number one, material physics. Number two, biological physics. Number three, material science. And number two, biological sciences. And number three, social sciences. All the ulum and fulun are only these three types. Tarjan, go back to that book which you corrected, Islam and Science. I have mentioned it there. You corrected it or not? Recall your mind. Huh? Got it? Application is something else. Huh? Application is something else. إِنَّ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Verily in the creation of heavens and earth, or in the creature of heavens and earth, وَاخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ, in alternation of night and day, لَآيَاتٍ, there are signs, لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ, for people who have lub. Albab is the plural of lub, and lub means the core of aql. Because original aql, everybody has it. But who broke it and brought forth its core? Because the core is to be used. What is to be used? Why you are studying? Because you are trying to break the aql and to bring out the core. So the more you will learn and the more you will study and the more you will work and the more you will think, the core will be working more and more. Got it?
Yes.
For everything. Now, there is no room for any handwriting because people are using the computer and the telephone. And we are talking about photographic memory. Yes, but now the new research is those who are writing with their own hand, their photographic memory, that is working 100%. And those who are with these tools, yes, they say only 20-25% it works. So once again, I will put you on takhta and qalam. In our time, we used to do calligraphy. What? Calligraphy. We call it khoshkhati. We call it what? Khoshkhati. Yes. In Urdu, Pashto, and Persian, the three languages, that's called khoshkhati. Yes. And in English, that's called calligraphy. So, at that time, our teachers, they used to tell, ke gar tumhe khahi ke bashi khushnavis. Gar tumhe khahi, just wait for me. کہ گر تمہیں خواہی کہ باشی خوش نویس میں نویسو میں نویسو میں نویس. If you want to be a good writer, so there is no any other way that somebody will give you a thumb and you will be okay. Just write and write and write. Just write and write. And if you want to memorize a thing, repeat and repeat and repeat. So everything, if you want to understand it properly, repetition is the good thing. What? Repetition. You are doing repetition there in madrasa or not?
Yes.
Yes. Got it? We were memorizing at that time these mutun. Ke kafiya ba shafiya talkhis sulam husami. See? Kafiya Bashafiya, Talkhis, Sulam, Husami, E Panchayad Kun Keshavi Molvi Nizami. Yes, Maulana Nizamuddin Sahar, Maulana Nizamuddin Sahalvi. Maulana Nizamuddin Sahalvi, he arranged this Dars-e-Nizami. He arranged this Dars-e-Nizami for all madrasas. So at that time, whatever book he put, 80% you people dropped it. Got it? So at that time, Mutun, we were trying to memorize it. And thus, our teacher used to tell us that Kafiya, memorize it. Shafiya. When you will memorize Kafiya, you became Nahwi. You memorize Shafiya, you became Sarfi. You memorize Talkhis, you became Sahib Balaghat. Yes, and you memorize Sulam al-Ulum, you became a Mantiqi. And you memorize Husami, you became a jurist. Ke kafiya ba shafiya talkhis sulam husami e panchayad kun ke shavi maulvi nizami. So, inna fi khalqis samawati, verily in the creation are in the creature of heavens and earth, وَاخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ, and in the alternation of night and day, لَآيَاتٍ, there are signs, لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ, for people who have the core of aql. And that's what Einstein said, that I am not a unique man, I am a common layman. And he said that from the upper world, constantly signals are coming down in zillions and trillions and zillions, day and night, signals are coming down. And he said that is the case of reception, that who can receive and catch it. So he said that for that, you need a common brain. But two things are needed, which you have to do. Number one, not to be extra social. Most of your time should be in loneliness. And number two, focusing on your work. And these are interrelated. Because in gathering, you cannot focus on your work. Can you?
No.
No, when you are alone, then you can focus. That's why Waqas was not coming for a few days for class. And I told him, you did a great job because you have to pass your exam. You did it.
Yes.
And that is done?
Yes.
That is good. Congratulations. Even when Abdul Qudus is not focusing on his cooking, so then the food is not tasty. When he focuses, then that becomes tasty. So I was telling them that whatever you are doing, just focus on that.
I do focus.
You do? On what?
I'm cooking.
Okay. Inna fi khalqis samawati wal ardi, verily in the creation of the heavens, wal ardi and earth, وَاخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ, and in the alternation of night and day, لَآيَاتٍ, there are signs, لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ, for people who have the core of aql. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us the core of aql to understand Quran and Sunnah properly. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وآله وصحبه. بسم الله.